If you love watching glamorous videos and would like to be notified every time you drop a new one, please bash that bell icon below.
Important aspect of having a baby is the financial part of it. It's that the couples don't need to be physically and mentally prepared, they also need to be financially ready, which I was surprised to know that a lot of couples don't really think about that. They just think they need to be physically and mentally ready and then they can have a baby, but financial also plays a very important role, right?
Yes, it does, because it's just not after their delivery. During those 9 months also, I have seen a lot of patients who come and tell us that no, I cannot afford to leave the job, I have a huge EMI going on. But it may happen that during those 9 months, some women, we may advise them rest. So they should be in a financial status to take a break if the doctor advises them to do that. And after the birth of the child needs the mother at least for 6 months. Undivided attention.
And we do get, a lot of companies do give us a maternal leave. So that's a great thing. Alright, thank you so much, doctor. Actually, for all your audiences out there, we've done some homework for you to give you an idea about the financial aspect of having a baby. Let's have a look. You need to be financially ready. This is super important because money issues always lead to stress, and stress can negatively impact this whole process. You need to be sure that you can handle the financial implications of having a baby. Now, this does fluctuate from family to family. So make sure you plan for the addition of another person to your lifestyle, especially with the rising cost of good medical care. How to manage money spending before and after having a baby.
How much money to spend depends on how much you're earning. Like your ovarian reserve, you need to think about your financial reserve
exactly,
also.
because not a lot of people think about it.
But one thing is for sure, when couples come to us and I ask them, but what were you waiting for so long? Why didn't you? No, we thought that we are not financially fit. So there has to be a balance, you cannot keep earning till 40 and come to your gynecologist saying at 40 now I want to have a baby. So that balance
you need to have a balance, you need to figure out from the very beginning. Alright. Can you suggest some practical tips one can use to be financially ready for a baby?
I tell my patients that if you can take a break for 2 years, you're financially fit to become a mother. During pregnancy, if I asked you to take bed rest, you should be in a position to
be able
take
to take
rest
a bed
if
rest.
your gynecologist advises you to do that. And a year after that, when your baby needs you the most, because generally we see that these viral infections are more common
for the baby,
newborn
babies.
So if you can take a break, you are financially
financially
fit
ready
to have a baby.
Thank you so much, Doctor, for answering
welcome,
all our
Jennifer.
questions. We'll see you next time, and until then, stay tuned and stay glamorous.